All right, almost ready. All right, first let's get the book out.
Might as well get everything ready first.
All right, what's going on? What up, database? 807 here.
Would be Pit.
For the third night in a row this week, we're having a show. Now today, Pitt will be playing.
Yep, I will be. Wait, is the camera even going?
Yep, it is.
Ah, okay.
We're live.
Alright, cool. Yep, I will be playing this time. A game I've not played for quite a while.
And that means tonight I'll be the ones reading the.
I think I'll just start a new file.
Reading our Calvin and Hobbes.
Yep, he's reading this time. Alright, skip.
Alright. What did Calvin want with those Christmas lights? He didn't say. In that case, we'd better check. UFOs land here.
What if Santa was actually an alien all along? Oh.
Alright, here we go. Hey, Mom, when are we going shopping next? I don't know. Why? We seem to be out of gunpowder. And he has two pillows tied around him in a football helmet. Sheesh, I didn't even do it yet. Okay.
Oh, well, I already got the hang of the controls.
It's not much different, is it?
Yep.
Right. Gosh, it's perfect kite flying weather. But why let the stupid kite have all the fun? Ties the string around him. You got your tail on? Yep, just let out some string and start running. That's it. Faster, faster. I'm flying. I'm floof. Ow, ack, ooh. Okay. Boy, you were almost up there. I know. Ow. We need just a little more wind. Okay, here's another breeze. Let it rip. Yeah. Maybe you're too heavy. Gee, I hadn't thought of that. How can I get lighter? How can I get lighter? Mrs. Carl says a naked kid tied to a stuffed animal is running through her yard. You handle it. I got the little nudist out of her bird bath, remember?
I am a little nudist.
Oh, here's one. Dad, how do people make babies? Most people just go to Sears, buy the kit, and follow the assembly instructions. I came from Sears? No, you were a blue light special at Kmart, almost as good and a lot cheaper. Ah, dear, what are you telling Calvin now? Yep, those are two companies that are pretty much RIP at this point.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, but those were two very prevalent stores.
Yeah, very prevalent until they're no longer prevalent. That is.
Yeah, until recently. I mean, Sears isn't completely gone yet, but boy, are they declining.
They are declining, definitely.
Oh, here's one. This one also makes me question this too. Like, why would his parents get him this? This Ouija board knows all and tells all. What should we ask it? Let's ask it which of us is smarter. Okay, go ahead. Oh, great Ouija board. Who is smarter, Calvin or Hobbes? Quit resisting, you. It's heading for the H. Ha! It's obviously trying to go to see you, cheater. Let's ask the Ouija board another question. Okay, I've got one. Oh, great Ouija board. Will I ever grow up to be president? It's moving. GODFORBID. When I want an editorial, I'll ask for it, you stupid board.
Yeah, GODFORBID. You know, now that I think about it, this game is kind of cliche. I mean, the organization we're fighting against is called the Masters of Evil. Isn't that just cliche?
Yeah, most likely. Alright. How is it that this Ouija board knows all the answers to life's mysteries? Let's ask it. Oh, great Ouija board. How do you know all the answers? It's moving, it's moving. What's it say? 3?
3?
You know, I didn't ask for this last Christmas. I asked for a computer. The question is, why would they give him that to begin with?
Yeah, why would they give him a computer? And to be fair, computers weren't exactly the most advanced back then anyway. But
I'm talking about why would they get him a Ouija board?
Oh, yeah.
I've literally seen those, some in the stores, and they say, oh, it's for 10 plus. No, it shouldn't. It should be freaking 18 plus for what you're doing, you know?
Summoning the spirits, yeah.
If that's even the case, because literally, there was a thing, the medical show House, they literally made a complete reason why a lot of them are rigged, but I could go into that another time. Basically what happened is, like, there are these group of kids, they're getting, like, this one kid to come in there with them, you know, join the club, and they're saying, which one of us will die, you know? And it's the new kid, you know?
Okay.
He ends up getting sick from some spores in the attic, because it's basically an abandoned house.
And does he die?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, so... And it's clear they were trying to move it on purpose to scare him. But... Alright, so... I'm ready for bed, Dad. What's tonight's story going to be? Here's one. Reading on dialectical metaphysics. You'll love it. Forget it, Dad. You can't get me to drop off that easy. Will you read us this story tonight? Hobbes wrote it himself. Hobbes wrote it, huh? Goldilocks and the Three Tigers. Oh boy, this is going to be great. Once upon a time, there lived a young girl named Goldilocks. She went into a forest and saw a cottage. No one was home, so she went in. Inside, she saw 3 bowls of porridge. A big bowl, a medium bowl, and a small bowl. She was just about to taste the porridge when the tigers came home. They quickly divided Goldilocks into a big, medium, and small pieces, dunked them in porridge that... Calvin, I'm not going to finish this! This is disgusting! I don't know why I let you talk me into this. Good night. Click. You didn't even look at our illustrations. Now I'm all hungry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Calvin has mysteriously shrunk to the size of an insect. His only hope is to call for help. Pushing with all his might, Calvin dials the gigantic telephone, the rotary phone. It's ringing. He runs to the mouthpiece. Will anyone be able to hear him? Buzz, 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 buzz. Calvin, this had better not be you.
It is.
The Human Torch.
I changed my team up a bit.
Iceman.
should I change him? Sure, why not?
Alright, here we go. Want straight sandwiches, Calvin? Nope, I've got my favorite kind. What did you bring? Peanut butter. I have processed mouse loaf. Oh, gross. That's not really mouse loaf. It looks like egg salad. Taste it and see. Here, I think it's a whisker. It's good. Forget it. Forget it. I don't even want my own lunch anymore. You don't? What kind of cookies are those?
You know what kind of cookies are those? Oh boy.
Boy, what a day. I went to school, played outside, and did my homework. I'm exhausted. You know what time it is now? 7:35. It's Miller time. Get back here.
Miller time.
Alright, so dinner's ready, Calvin. Come to the table. I'm watching television. No, you're not. Yes, I am. I'm right here in front of it. No, you're not. Oh, that's right. I'm at the table.
Alright, so I'm at the table. Seriously, this game brings me back to when I was younger. I used to play this on the Xbox all the time when I was a kid.
And you still have it to this day.
Yep, to this day.
In fact, that's the first version I played when that one time a while ago I stayed at your house.
Oh yeah, that was a very long time ago.
Like near the end of 8th grade, to be exact.
Yeah, we were still in middle school.
Yep, and I walked home with you that day.
Yep.
Oh boy, and that thing would happen with your bulldog.
Yeah.
I mean, it was frightening at like at the first time, but now it's just funny, you know. She's like, they tell her to sniff somebody has a cow and be like.
Yeah, she did not think I like Evie.
Man, what? I have no idea what's up with that dog. Why is she so territorial like that? You think a male would be that way, but no.
Well, it's a different story with dogs.
But usually they have different personalities. Usually, like the male's always the defensive, and
That can be the case, yeah. But not all the time. Dogs are like humans. Each of them can have their own personality.
Alright, so what a day. And no one to share with it. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's cold out there today. Burp. Just the way I like it. Wow. So, weather like this lets you know you're alive. Come on out, gang. It's a perfect day. You'll get used to the wind if you keep moving. Hey, come on. Are you guys going are just going to stay inside all day? Shut the damn door!
And then
Okay, okay. I was on my way back outside anyway. Sheesh. There's one in every house. Just how long did you know Dad before you married him?
yeah, just how long? Yeah, how long did you know Dad before marrying him?
Okay, that's kind of an overreaction. Because he really didn't even do anything that wrong.
Yeah.
Alright, so here. Where do we keep all our chainsaws, Ma? We don't have any chainsaws, Calvin. We don't, not any, nope. And how am I ever going to learn to juggle?
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you wanna literally, if you want literally, if you want to try to juggle chainsaws to begin with, you're already asking for trouble.
Yeah. I mean, you had to be a juggling pro to even dare think of that.
And same thing with juggling fire.
Yeah.
Alright, so out you go, Hobbs, into the driver. Ding! Goodness, you're a fright. Tell your mom to put some conditioner in the wash next time.
I'm guessing Hobbs is all frizzy.
Yep. Oh, here we go. For the next 60 seconds, I will conduct a test of my emergency broadcast equipment. Had this been a real emergency, the scream you just heard would have been followed by lots more just like it. This concludes my skit sent to his room. Oh, someday when the house caves in, she'll thank me. Mark my words.
The emergency broadcast system.
Alright. I think this is going to be the last few that I do.
Uh,
And I'm just going to get into what I'm talking about tonight.
oh yeah, I better freaking hurry. Let's go, go, go.
Alright. Calvin, how do you explain this test score? It's terrible. I didn't study for it. What do you mean you didn't study for it? Why not? I forgot. You forgot? How could you possibly forget? What? Huh? Where am I? Who am I? Don't give me this amnesia stuff. Gee, it was awfully nice of you strangers to have me over for dinner. Knock it off, Calvin. You mean me? Is my name Calvin? You're not fooling anyone. Young man, you do not have amnesia. This all seems vaguely familiar, and yet, you're asking for an early bedtime, kid. Well, he seems to remember he likes desserts anyway. This is dessert, you say? Perhaps my memory would return if I had some more. That's it. Bad. I've had enough of this silly amnesia game. Since you won't stop, you're going to bed. You can let me know if you want to be serious. Wink. Winks at Alice. Ah, mister! There's a tiger in this room. Calvin, all we want is for you to study and do your best in school. Education is very important. That's why this amnesia game has to stop. No more forgetting to do your homework. Okay? Okay, mister. Okay? Uh, Dad. Right, Dad. You got it. Glad to see you're doing your homework. How's your math class going now? I'm doing great. How great? Real great. Have you been passing all your quizzes? I didn't say phenomenal. Alright. Alright. Time to get what's the main thing tonight.
Oh, yeah, the thing you want to talk about.
And I know some people will say, I'm a guy, why am I even talking about this? But it's still shady. Alright, as some of you might know, a lot of these, you know, particular YouTubers have been apparently recommending like this thing that's pretty much a scam called Kenza Cosmetics that sell like these makeup brushes. But the catch is that originally these most basic brushes are $70. And apparently there was this one thing that happened where apparently they were free and then you know, like you only pay $9 for shipping.
Alright.
But apparently a good majority, if not everybody who entered, have not been getting, and they've been waiting for a couple months for them, and with no arriving. And this company has been getting a bunch of emails a day from these people, you know, demanding to know what's going on. Demanding to know what's going on. To know what's going on, and guess what? They do not reply to them. But this one YouTuber by the name of Hey Paris, she decides to make a video talking about it, on how it's a scam and everything. Guess what? They sent her an email within 24 hours, her saying, "You've made content saying wrong and lies about our company. We're gonna sue you," or something like that. And so, I mean, it was good grammar for the most part, but there were a couple things that were not really good grammar.
So they didn't even have good grammar?
Well, in some places, it's like they don't know how to say things, you know? So they're telling them to take it down, or, you know, like, oh, there's going to be a lawsuit, but literally, it's just something to scare people. They don't really have, they cannot, here's the thing, they cannot defend themselves, like, say they're going to sue somebody, because if they even tried to, if their practices were shady, they'd be the one getting in trouble.
Yeah.
She wasn't slandering or lying or anything like that. But let's now get this. This website, I don't know what the term is, but I can't remember what the term is, but basically you paid like this, you know, like Comenza Cosmetics to, you place an order. Then they go to this other site, you know, like, and then they put your information there, you know, like, and then they just, you have that company ship it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the shady part, but what's shady is the fact that on their site it's $70 for these basic looking brushes. But when you go to this other website that you can assume that they're getting them from, doing all these orders, is that you can find those exact same brushes for less than $5.
Less than $5 and about having you spend $70.
From that site alone. That site alone. Apparently that's what's going on. Again, I'm a guy. I don't wear makeup unless it's Halloween makeup.
Are you sure you don't wear makeup?
I mean, I mean, if I had to wear makeup for, like, say, a TV appearance or a movie, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. But then again, people might question why am I talking about this because I'm a guy. But as I said before, it's still shady and it's worth talking about.
It is pretty shady still.
And also, I dare them to send me an email. I dare you. Also, Convention Cosmetic X people, if you're watching this, go ahead. Send me an email threatening to sue me. I don't care. And if you're gonna sue me, come say it to my face, but bring beer.
Bring beer.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't drink, but still, come say it to my face. 'Cause I dare you.
I dare you. I dare you to insult me, buddy. I'm gonna try to throw enemies off the edge again, because I remember you could do that in the past. Oh yeah, these guys regenerate health.
So have you heard any? Well, at least I found something a little more current to rant about.
Yeah.
So seriously, have you ever found those situations where basically you'd be paying way too much for one thing, but you can find the exact. But I understand, like prices can be different on each site, but that's way overkill.
Yeah, it is. I mean, gun shows. That's one. You get some guns you get at gun shows that can be found cheaper online.
Or it just depends on, like who you buy it from.
Yeah.
Again, we're not trying to get political here, but this is just experience. And it's also like, say let's say you pay for, like a watch or something. Let's say it's a fake Rolex, but it's costing just about as much as a real one.
Okay, now that's pathetic.
When you know it's fake,
One you are never gonna have a chance to repeat. You're in for a world of surprise, my friend. The Masters of Evil have teamed together.
That's still so cliche. The Masters of Evil. That just sounds really cliche.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still an entertaining game.
Good. At least you've got guts. I hate fighting cowards. Yes, I.
Radioactive Man?
Yeah, Radioactive Man and Winter Soldier. And it seems like he.
That's the Winter Soldier before the Captain America movie?
Apparently.
Wow. That's actually really interesting.
I don't know what Radioactive Man is supposed to be from, though.
Neither do I.
And this game is obviously all sorts of superheroes. I mean, Iron Man, Deadpool, Iceman, the Human Torch, and later on you get a lot more heroes.
Yeah. Like Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, a pre-movie Doctor Strange. Yeah. Yeah, and it's also like let's say, like in Japan, what's that particular steak that they make where it's basically made from feeding the cows just beer and grains?
Are you talking about? Well, I know they do have a type of beef called Kobe beef. That's really expensive.
And if it's fake, it's fake if it's really cheap, right?
Yeah, if it's really cheap, it's fake. Because real Kobe beef is a pretty rare thing.
and I hear that they managed to. I could be wrong, but they do get that particular beef by basically feeding the cows beer and grains.
I don't remember hearing that, but well, that would be that would be a very interesting way to get the meat.
Yeah, the specific kind, but it's
Can
like.
you imagine drunk cows?
but any but anyhow, like let's say it's fake and they're selling it for like a real high price.
Yeah, that's just a scam. But that happens a lot here in America.
And what about in Japan? Like let's say if they were getting fake stuff and passing it off as the real thing for the highest price.
That could probably happen in Japan too. Scams can happen anywhere.
Yeah, just anywhere in this world.
But I mean, China's probably got to be one of the worst out of all of them. I mean, for crying out loud, there was a case where they had beef or something in a Chinese store that turned out to be fox.
Oh, I don't even know what fox meat tastes like.
I don't know either, but I'm sure a few Chinese people found out.
Well, at least, like fox is at least edible.
Yeah. Get over here. Yeah.
So we also have, and what others, like let me say, there are some, like not real Rolexes that are well made, but they're not the real thing, and they, I mean, they don't cost as much as a real one, but they're still pretty expensive, like $1,000, because they're well made, and despite being fake, like.
You might as well just buy a real Rolex then.
But then there are some that are literally fake ones that are literally $20.
I mean, the $20 ones, that's better than $1,000.
Yeah, but it still looks nice, Well, whatever. Like from what I can understand, a real actual one, everything is done to fit perfectly, Like if it gets wet, it doesn't get any water underneath it.
Well, yeah, I am aware Rolexes are high quality watches.
And also the thing, like the little bar that says the day, it's either made out of gold or platinum. Out of gold or platinum, not stainless steel.
But it does sound pretty. Of course, I don't wear watches, so I'd have no reason to buy such a fancy watch, but.
But apparently, there's this other type of watch that's above a Rolex.
Really?
I don't remember the name of it, though.
The Winter Soldier will have unlocked the security code for this gun. Then we shall fire it into the engine.
You sound like you have an accent.
Yeah.
Don't you understand? You can't defeat the masters of evil. We're just too powerful.
Yeah, the Winter Soldier definitely looks way different than what he would end up looking like in Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Yeah, no kidding.
And apparently, the Winter Soldier is his friend from childhood. They're both over 100 years old.
Oh yeah, because they get getting frozen in the ice.
Why don't we make sure
Yeah.
that I would enjoy?
Yeah, it's funny and like, it's kind of weird. In one of the Captain America movies, they had basically, like he goes to this nursing home and he's seeing his old girlfriend back then.
Oh yeah, his girlfriend's like an old lady, and he's just all young.
Yeah, and she does end up dying.
Understandable, I mean, consider.
Yeah, and did you hear the thing that I sent you with Battlefield 5?
Yeah, apparently it's half off.
Yeah, it's half off now. 50% off. Maybe that.
Just where though? Where is it 50% off?
And a bunch of places apparently. But let's just say we're one step closer to getting it copied. You know, to make a video making fun of it.
Yeah. You know, the really funny thing is, what if it was actually a good game other than all the political nonsense? What if it was actually a good game? How can we make fun of it then?
Yeah, but let's just say this. Like, for what I hear, the gameplay is okay, but it's not gonna live up to the other ones. That's what I can gather.
Eh? Well, we'll find out ourselves one of these days.
Yep.
Oh yeah, boss fight's coming up. I had to fight some dragon guy. From the forces of evil. Oh wait, the masters of evil.
There's no time to waste. The master.
All right, so
Boom, 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 boom.
Time for revelry.
so are there any new games you're looking forward to?
New games I'm looking forward to. Not as far as I know, unless there happens to be a new anime game coming out.
Alright, have you played any more Mad Max recently?
Oh, no, I've not played my PlayStation for quite a while. So no. But Mad Max is still an entertaining game. You had to go around a desert wasteland and just wipe out all these tribal warlords.
Yeah.
That's what they can be called at this point, right? Tribal warlords.
Yeah. Oh yes, shit. Seriously, was Chum Bucket was Chum Bucket like a preacher like some odd years back?
Yeah, I mean, without this guy's all talking about, but any of this guy worships a car or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. And he calls like Max a saint.
Yeah.
Yes, saint.
As far as I know, in the game though, there's no leader do of like 5 wives and stuff like that though.
Yeah, that was just the movie. This one is just, you know, like, it's just sort of like something outside the movie.
Oh.
What did you think of that movie anyway?
That movie wasn't spectacular, but I guess it was a good show to watch if you wanted to see a ton of people get shot up.
But I've watched it like a couple times, and it was on, I believe it was on the list of top 10 action movies with the most action. I don't remember there being that too much of action.
Yeah, I don't remember, there wasn't too much action, though. I mean,
like there was here and there, but
yeah, it wasn't just constant gun
bloodshed
shooting.
and bloodshed, but I know.
And now I realize it's kind of corny too. I mean, they say corny things like this villain is chilling.
Yeah, it's supposed to be family friendly.
True, it is. I mean, well, it is rated T, but that's just because of the violence.
Yeah.
Even though it's still no blood or anything.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Get him! Oh, this is my boss.
What the heck? Fin Fong Foom?
That sounds very Chinese. Or the Fin Fang, anyway.
Okay. What is this even from?
I have no idea. I'm trying to remember how to do this. I know it's a pirate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, and also some. Yeah, and when it comes to YouTube drama, a lot of it can be prevented.
Gotcha.
Like I said, like some YouTube drama can be prevented. Like such as, you know, like I've told this story before between you know, like with, I'm just gonna go over this quickly, with Sniper Wolf and FaZe Banks. He was talking crap about Alyssa Violet, and then you like he responded. Here's the thing, he should have just brushed it off, you know. If you agree with me, you know.
Yeah.
You should have just brushed it off, you know. People are gonna talk crap about you no matter what, so it's better to just ignore it.
Well, Iron Man's out of the game.
Now, but when it comes to like Cyber as a Sniper Wolf, to me, despite some of her, you know, like some shady actions, to me, she's not as big of a. She's not as big of as you know, B word as people make her out to be. Despite a couple of not a couple, but a few shady things, but here's the thing: I don't participate in it. I just watch her at my own leisure. So I don't. Here's the thing: I don't go with her contests if she has any, you know, or anything like that, you know.
Yeah.
It's just better, you know, like just to not get into that. That way, I mean, you can still choose to unsubscribe and never go back, but at least you were not harmed.
Yeah.
But again, it sucks for everyone else, and you tend to feel bad for that, you know. But here's the thing: I just watch her at her own leisure, and I don't pay attention really to the crap she does, but.
Oh boy, it seems as if so Iron Man's still down.
Are there some YouTubers that you think people just give a hard time?
Yeah, a few out there, I guess you could say.
That you watch specifically?
No, not really. Yes, I beat the boss with 2 guys to spare.
That wasn't the most graceful battle I've ever seen.
When it comes to Nick Fury, it's just like you're so used to seeing him as you know, like a black guy, you know.
I guess to see him as a white dude, it's like okay.
Because, and I don't know when like they made him a black guy, but definitely Samuel L. Jackson. He does a good job aka Mace, who played Mace Windu in Star Wars. Star Wars
Oh, and
and
Stark Tower.
and
Why is he always late?
and who also plays Officer Tenpenny in GTA San Andreas.
Oh yeah.
Cop.
It's 40 stories of heaven on earth.
I should probably get going home soon.
Yeah.
$2 billion. We are now a team? Yes.
Yeah, we really need. You need to set up live streaming on your account so you can do a show too.
One of these days, anyway.
Fortunately, Tony is willing to let us stay here for the duration. It has all the facilities we'll require. Believe me, it's no problem at all. And I called in a few old friends to help us out. Feel free to walk around and meet them.
Isn't it weird you get so used to hearing him sound like Robert Downey Jr.?
The Vision is here as our information officer. Great. We got a computer to talk to the computers for us. When you're ready to go on a mission, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He'll take you there in one of my Quinjets. Speaking of that, what is our next mission, Colonel? I recently received a radio transmission from Dum Dum Dugan requesting that I come to the Omega base.
Dum Dum Dugan. That sounds like a weird name.
You think it might be a trap? Maybe. I can't be sure. For more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Now I gotta resurrect my teammates. I have to wait.
You might as well save in the meantime. How great is it to play that again?
Pretty entertaining. I may sit on my Xbox one of these days. And since I have a big TV, my Xbox is definitely gonna look different. Would it even work?
I'm pretty sure it would, but it's still
I saved.
it probably wouldn't look graphically impressive.
Probably not. It probably look all grainy and everything. Considering the Xbox was made for more TVs like this back in the day.
Yeah, and some of the earlier flat screens.
The Xbox wasn't really. I mean, I know for a fact if you were to take a Super Nintendo or whatnot and put it on a flat screen, it would look super weird.
Yeah, to a degree.
Alright.
All right. And that concludes our show tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.